Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Golden Bears head coach. They have been waking their players up early all week long to make sure they are prepared for the time change. Coming from the West to the East Coast can always be a little bit of a challenge, but they have done a ton of research to make sure their players have the best habits and are ready to perform at their highest level here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Jaron Songopovatelli. Throws to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Reels it in. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Hits the hole. It's Valentine. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing, Songopovatelli fires to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys. If he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Quick give. It's Croma. Ran through the tackle, and he's got... And oh, no! He loses the ball at the end of the run.
You start to get that offense going and start having success. You've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Firing for the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. He got it, beat down in bounds.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Jaron Kiave Songobolatelli. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Now here's Songobolatelli. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, who, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Finds his man on the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd down to the air. Release to the back. On the spot in the defense. Smashes ahead. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Trying to run, it's Croma. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And, man, that's a good job by this defense. Great job being physical, penetrating, getting in the backfield, 3rd and goal, expecting run, getting in there, and now forcing a decision for this offense, forcing the 4th down and goal.
Splits the uprights right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the delay, it's Valentine. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Valentine. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. JKS. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want to.
He unleashes a long one. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period, 1st down here. Running to the left. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
Keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Makes the grab on 3rd. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's demoralizing. It's a good point, Reese. When you go for it like that and you go get it, you're essentially telling the opponent, look, you can't stop us. Next time we get in a similar situation, we're going to do the exact same thing, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Songo Politelli trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Gets the back moving. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Out wide, it's Lopez. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warren.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around. Then you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down.
Oh, good pick.
He's thrown a dozen of them. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Knowles come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Croma. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Look out! He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Myers on the move.
Yeah, that was the quarterback's fault. You ain't got no this. That's all QB.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Using his legs, it's Valentine. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll run him again. Crosses to 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field coach? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Cal!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
On the return, it's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. On the move. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit.
Going for the big play. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Rice Owls.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
And it's the Wildcats who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media.
Please, dog.
Pac-12.
I don't care about that. His position off. I don't care his position off. Come on, man.
Being ready for it, it just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Cuts it upfield. It's Chroma. He's got enough. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Play action on first down. Moving to his left. On target to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and...
Get out the way!
Their game-breaking ability. It put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. This time they'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country.
It's over, man.
Situationally, and they understand the importance.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
Early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Switch off!
Make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught. He's there to make the stop.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away. They're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. from the gun.
He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in the red zone. This is a stop. You have to come. If you want to give up field goals in this area, congratulations. They tried to go Smith and mouth on third and short, and it
did not work against this defense.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful.
You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last week.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, no! Right on the money, makes the grab in the end zone. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense.
Put that kick out and short the credit. That's the great stuff. And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give it to the touchdown, at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been tough to hold down the field. Man, that's frustrating. Now they'll try to keep the conversion and try to call it in 3.
Power ahead.
He's not quite going to get there, and the 2-for-2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Cal's offense ended up onto the field to stop this run. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown here in the third quarter, they'll take the answer here. He got nothing first down.
And man, the big fellas up front, they didn't get a lot. They didn't talk about a lot. That's negative. They're going to point, man. They've got to get some push, get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it good. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense fills those gaps. He got 1 to the 28. Third down coming. The second wants to think through where they go with timeout. That will leave with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Rush right this way. And he was just as easily. They made you get a long way through the defense just switch this speed. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Quarterback changing the play. Snapped it, they'll throw to start the drive. Pressure is on, and the pressure has arrived. And then down he goes at the 30. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again. This is back in the mix.
On the stop.
Now after push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got some 15.
Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up for the first goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He's brought down at the 6 with the defense feeling they need to make a stop here.
Let an area
goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Second down, going to throw it. Still looking to his right. Touchdown, Florida State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the air. He's got it for the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Valentine. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. So first down will open up the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys, and that's exactly what that QB did on that angle route.
On the ground, it's Valentine. There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Right side, it's Thomas. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They give it back to him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Churns into the pile. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
But when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Trying to surprise him with the pass.
Come on.
Back at the 35.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
Oh, 6 niggas back there. What y'all doing?
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
This defense doing a great job bringing pressure,
looks, different guys, back-to-back plays, now bringing up a 3rd and long. Pressure on the quarterback is coming.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Noles will call on their punt team. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking for room, it's Valentine. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
If they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Handoff again. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
On the move. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
Jaron Kiave Songobolatelli timed him perfectly to not get free and forces the third down.
Another opportunity to put a score drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
From the gun on third down, Songobolatelli. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. First play of this drive. Rushes on. At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
And when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every first down matters. Every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback. Dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting a first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college.
Nah, that wasn't no swerve. That wasn't no swerve. You know I don't play like that. That wasn't no damn swerve.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Second and long here. It's inside, it's Croma, and he's brought down after a short gain. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first. To set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job as well. Just 2 possessions, probably. You've got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love when he moves, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays back and forth.
Oh, brother.
Tank here in OT.
Man, you play the whole game Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to?
Get my first down. What the hell?
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football.
I don't know why this nigga running like that today.
Give the D-line and that front seven tons
You're running like that.
Really physical there, getting the TFL.
Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Powers inside. They'll make the stop.
Oh, bruh.
Yards short of the first down. They'll pass on the field goal and going for it on 4th and short in overtime. The give on 4th.
I'm fine with that. If I lose like that, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Breaks through is Valentine. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's having a day. They finally get going on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get them where they're going. It squarely falls on the shoulders of those 5 offensive linemen.
Increase, it's Valentine. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job on the offense. Keep the run game going. You get chunks like this. Not only is that big chunk, it also looked like it could go more.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. There'll be no gain on the play.
And sometimes the defense just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get hit. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Pulled down to the 11-yard line as they get closer and closer to Peter. They don't want to move backwards to make sure they have a chance to kick an easy one and win it in OT. There's some room. They'll be stopped just on the end zone. They'll have a first and goal.
At this point in the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't
They done for that. That's dumb.
punch up front that they had earlier in the game. Just playing on their heels.
Tough to run it. It's in the red zone, and he found
Oh, yeah, she's sick. Yeah.
Well, you see the sense of urgency now going up, right? Defense,
And you can't, you're not hireable again if you get fired for something like that. With the same cut.
By this defense.
Goes straight in. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. This guy has been racking up those yards.
He might come back right now. I might bring him back. I get great on my first.
Well, I could.